brighten up those already bright mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lekter, mornings at the cabin.
Are you good?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Mornings at the cabin. Wheeler and Lekter with you on your Tuesday morning. It's plus 7.6 out there. It's a beautiful day. In the summertime, as they say, when the weather is hot, things happen. The weather hasn't gotten that hot yet. We're still kind of feeling that pinch of a late spring.
Went for a dog walk this morning.
Yeah,
My fingers were cold.
Fingers?
Yeah.
We went for a dog walk this morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is it? What? Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Nicole's idea.
Nicole's idea. Yeah. No, I mean, we go for a little walk in the morning, but like you guys, I saw you driving in. Did you go out to Folk on the Rocks?
Straight out to the folk site.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice walk.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Too chilly.
Too
early.
chilly. Yeah, no, it is. It is. And I mean, yesterday in Fort Liard, 32 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're already the first heat warning of the season. I don't get it.
We need to be warned about the heat these days. Just enjoy it.
In my day, kids played outside and got sunburnt and heat exhaustion, and we didn't complain about it. We lost a few, but we didn't complain. But that's pretty crazy. I mean, that's a heat warning this early in the season. It bodes pretty hot for the region.
Does bode hot,
and it's going to be dry as butter. That's not.
Be safe with your bonfires.
Be safe. Don't have them. That's basically this summer is no bonfires. That sucks.
Well, we all want to have bonfires, but be safe.
Mornings at the cabin, the podcast.
Now, you guys, we come in here. We usually talk about what we're going to talk about. You got a couple things up on the board there, and you said, "Don't worry about it. Just go for it." Well, here we go. Yeah.
Which one of those mystery things would you like to talk about?
We don't have a Studio 3, so let's talk about that.
Don't we?
Oh, is it a surprise? All right, then let's talk about the adventures of AJ and Penny. Now, let's talk about brown dots. Now, there's a brown dot up there with nothing next to it. What's going on there? What's the mystery?
Well, you really got to look closer at that.
It's a dot.
You'll have to just off the air.
Okay.
Closer.
All right.
The adventures of AJ and Penny.
Uh-huh.
So
did he let the dog out and it just kind of randomly got brought back by somebody else?
No, that would be
and I think that'll be today's adventure of AJ and Penny. Yesterday's adventure of AJ and Penny is Sarah, Penny's owner, is away for the week in Halifax, reporting for us, and so AJ.
Wait, we paid for her to go to Halifax?
No, we did not. Skills Canada did, though, so shout out to Skills Canada NWT.
There you go.
Yeah.
I want to go to Halifax.
Yeah. We
yeah, that's great, Jesse.
We editorially assigned that trip.
Whatever.
So, AJ is looking after Penny in the interim.
Of course.
And on the first morning of looking after Penny, which was yesterday morning,
he stepped on her. Oh.
He decided that she was being a very good little puppy, so he'd just leave her out in Sarah's bedroom while he went to work for the morning. He came back, and Penny had destroyed one book, several plants. Two plants were just completely missing.
Yeah.
Completely missing. They were there, they're no longer, the soil, gone, plant, gone.
Peed on the floor.
Mm-hmm. It would also, stuff had come out of various ends of the dog.
Yep.
And so AJ sent a photo to Sarah in Halifax of this scene of devastation and wrote, Penny will be in the kennel from now on. To which Sarah's response was, well, that's
where she belongs.
Where the puppy should be, is a 5-month-old puppy. So as far as we're looking into it now as the judge and jury of public opinion, as we should be. We're trying to decide, is this just another instance of AJ hating puppies and coaxing Penny toward a certain death by getting her to eat toxic plants?
A certain death? Good Lord. Toxic plants?
Uncertain death.
What is she growing in there?
I think it's a bit of aloe is the issue.
Oh, yeah. Puppies.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Lavender, fine. The lavender plant's completely gone, but apparently that's all right. That's not an issue for dogs. Aloe, on the other hand, apparently is a little bit more so.
Yeah, but got sophisticated taste.
But judging by the evidence in that bedroom, everything that went in came right back out. So we're thinking she's going to be fine. In any case, yeah. So AJ and Penny got off to a rocky start yesterday morning. Now, I just got to say, if you ever find yourself in a similar situation to AJ, my advice, and AJ, you may be listening, and I know I gave you this advice yesterday, sage advice of an elder like myself.
Don't hate puppies.
Well, A, don't hate puppies. B, if you are going to hate puppies, if such an incident happens, and Lekter, you and I discussed this as well.
Yeah.
I would go ahead and say the last thing you do is send a photo of the scene to the person whose puppy it is.
The person who can do nothing about
No,
this,
they just in
except
Halifax.
stress.
Yeah, they could just get stressed about the whole thing. So you know what? Don't tell them. Don't tell them. And I know AJ's counterpoint to this is that 2 plants are missing. They're going to find out. Yeah, but let them know when they come back. They come back at the end of the week. You just say, hey, look, so we had a little bit of an incident. We knocked a couple plants over. Really sorry about that. Let me know what they were. I'll replace them.
Yeah.
That's the limit that anybody needs to know. Right? Yeah, there was a bit of an incident. A couple of plants got knocked over. Hey, and yeah, we couldn't really salvage them. Let us know what they were. We'll go replace them. But don't necessarily go for the whole, I might have left the dog out all morning. Dog destroyed half your things and also, covered the carpet in all sorts of other stuff.
I think my favorite part of this story was, so it came up around noon or so. We were chatting, working away, and you got a call from Sarah who was a bit upset that perhaps her puppy was maybe in danger. Who knows?
Yeah, her voice would have suggested she had a question mark above that point at the time. Yeah.
So you kind of calmed her down, talked her down, and then I think, what was it? Maybe a couple hours later, AJ comes in. He's like, "Oh, you guys should have seen what Penny did this morning." AJ,
we know.
We got the whole story.
Thanks.
Listen, AJ, here's the thing.
She's 5 months old. You can't leave her alone.
You have a dog that we know is indestructible. He'll go missing for 3 days and then turn up just fine.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Not all dogs are like that.
No, not all dogs can just have some random person come over to their house, take them for a walk, bring them back, all that stuff.
Yeah. And so the funny thing was AJ comes in, he's like, and the really frustrating thing is before that, I got home, got to check on him, and I see that Dre is eating all Penny's food. And I'm like, Dre, no! Bad. And then I opened the door to Sarah's room, and I'm like, oh, God! What is going on at this house?
Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, God! Yeah, that's too bad. That's too bad.
I could just picture the just trashed room behind her and Penny just sitting there wagging her tail, just smiling politely up.
Yeah.
Thank you for leaving all these excellent things for me to play with this morning. They were as billed.
Fun morning.
Yeah.
She's 5 months old, so she's about 5 years old.
Yeah.
Basically.
She's got, if we got her to sit down and take the test, I imagine she's got an IQ of 3.
Yeah.
Not 3. She'd barely be able to function as a sentient being. Well, she's 5 years old. 5 months is about 5 years old.
Yeah, but she's not in any sense equivalent to a 5-year-old human being.
I don't know. I've been around a lot of 5-year-olds. They're pretty stupid. And they eat aloe and destroy rooms if they're left alone. That's what they do.
So AJ being AJ, of course, took immediate action on the disaster of a room, cleaned it all up, said it apparently now looks better than it did before, except...
Oh, this is my favorite bit.
He found some rust stains from a chest that Sarah has in the room. I was thinking there may be a small claims court case in the future.
It started to sound a very Judge Judy kind of thing. Well, you let my puppy out and destroyed everything. Well, you brought your chest in and it has left rust marks on the floor. Suddenly...
Who's going to pay for that, Sarah?
Each side has a claim and counterclaim. I'm like, okay. You guys, come on now. Let's everybody get along.
On the next Judge Judy.
The puppy versus the chests. Well, that's unfortunate that they've come to that.
Isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, the great thing about this, though, is that we can document this case as it goes through on the morning show.
We can,
So this is a bit for a while.
Yeah.
This is great.
We could just conduct the court case here on the morning show. We don't actually have to go to court.
There we go. We got, we'll get the cabin lawyer involved.
Unofficial court, yeah.
There
you go. We could just represent both. We save a little money.
What does the lease say about allowing puppies to eat poisonous things and leaving rust stains on the carpet?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
That's a very good question.
If that isn't covered in the lease, then I'm not sure what we're going to do.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast, where we cut out all the great music and you're left with the rest.
I've always wondered what new slang. What you guys want to come up with some new slang right now? Fudgios.
That's a thing already.
Well, yeah, but we could use it as a slang for something.
What do you want to use this slang for?
Oh, I don't know. Something filthy.
Something naughty.
Something naughty. Get those fuzzy in. That's not good. So the other thing that was written up on the board that you will not tell me about, other than the adventures of AJ and Penny, which is now part of a legal action against AJ, which is fine, is Studio 3 surprise. Now, I've been here for quite some time, since the beginning.
Yeah.
Some might say. And we have 2 studios and 2 offices.
Yep.
In our space.
You'd have. I was going to say, wrong tent.
What is? Well, this is what I'm saying. I don't know the information yet, so I don't use this. I'm not going to use that tense, but I'm a little tense right now because I'm a little present.
Because you just are.
I'm present tense.
Present tense.
Yeah. No, I've
presently. You're feeling.
Well, the doctor says
tense.
I'm hyper tense.
Ah,
I'm joking. They
I
didn't
could have
say
told you that.
They said maybe calm down and cut out the salt a little bit, and I was like, no. How dare you? No, I'm sorry.
Tell me how to live my life.
You doctor. You fudgio. That doesn't work either. Tell me about Studio 3. What's going on?
Well, so as you know, Cabin Radio is slowly growing.
Mm-hmm.
We are beginning to...
Look a lot like Christmas?
No.
Okay.
But we did play Let It Snow just a few weeks ago.
Well, it was snowing, to be fair.
No, we're slowly kind of outgrowing our space as we get bigger and we add more people to the specialty show roster. Thus, studio space is becoming at a premium. And
So we've added on an extra studio, which is why AJ's been here in the evenings the last few weeks.
Uh-huh.
Is to actually add on just a little, a small. It's not as big a Studio 2, but we now have a Studio 3 just off the back of it.
Should I get up and
Well, not right
look
now,
at it?
because then we'd have dead air.
Off the back of it, like through the other door?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that was being used by other people.
No, there's a big wide open space back there, so we carved off a little bit of that,
Yeah.
and then you go through that door, and now we got another one.
they tried to get that space, and then AJ just fought them.
You know
And
AJ.
That was
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Well, there it is.
Yeah.
So that's the surprise.
So happy I'm in the know for this stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
we
you know.
wanted to surprise you.
I don't care.
Hence, Studio 3
It's not
surprise.
going to affect my life here at all.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm not going to use it.
You might.
I'm not going to.
You might be
We made
so
it really nice.
Studio
obliged.
1 is my studio. So this is what I'm going to
We put a little fridge in it.
All right, I'll use it.
Put a little sign saying Jesse lives here.
Oh, okay. This is where I'm. This is not an option for me. This is now where I'm being forced.
This is your banishment studio.
Right.
That's
That's
right.
We
good.
padded the walls.
Yeah, we've padded the walls. And,
Locks on the outside only.
Oh, good. Good. I can't wait to use it now that I'm contractually obligated to do so.
You'll love it. It'll be a great time.
Oh, good. Good. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you think so.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
When
so-
was this decided?
Well,
Oh.
weeks ago.
Wow.
Months
Oh,
ago
okay.
now.
Oh, great.
See, you don't pay much attention.
No, it's because no one ever said anything.
We tried.
It's not about paying attention. It's about whether or not anybody said anything.
We kept saying stuff, and then he kept changing the topic, and we were like, all right,
That's
let's
that,
leave it for
that's
now.
nope. That-
You just
nope.
kept yelling the word fudgios.
That's not what happened at all. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I already feel tenuously connected to this place, so I guess this is more stepping in that way as well. So cool. Well, Studio 3, welcome to everyone.
All right,
Studio
you play some
3.
music. We're going to do a little video tour. All of us.
Great.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast was recorded before a sort of live, thankfully not in the studio, audience.
So it is day 2 of Who Wants to Be Slightly Healthier Than They Are Now, by which we are, in partnership with the government of the Northwest Territories, giving away $2,000 this week to good causes. The way we are doing that is by playing a game of health and wellness related trivia with, shall we say, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire feel to it.
That's right.
And whichever of 5 charities gets furthest in the contest is going to win the $2,000. This is all in aid of Carrot Rewards, which is brand new app that has already launched in the NWT. Jesse, you should download this. I already have.
I already have to.
Have you?
Yeah.
How many reward points do you have?
None.
I have 35. Aha.
Oh, I ate a carrot yesterday, so haha.
That's fine. I got 2/3 of the way through my carrot and then forgot about it.
I actually forgot. I think I forgot to sign up completely. I've got the app though.
You get over there and get signed up. So Carrot Rewards is available in your app store. We have Alana and Joey from the GNWT who have been piloting this.
That's what there's a bonus code. Is there a bonus code?
There will be on
well,
Wednesday. Look for the giant carrot outside the post office.
Ah.
and try to get your bonus code from that carrot.
There you go. So if you sign up, can you use the bonus code after you've signed up, or do you just have to go find it tomorrow and sign up with
Well,
it?
you can sign up without a bonus code. The bonus code will just give you some extra bonus points to get you rolling with your carrot
Oh,
rewards.
I do kind of want that. Okay, so tomorrow, outside the post office, watch out for this. So, Alana, that is the voice of Alana that you just heard. Tell us about Carrot Rewards. What's going on?
So basically, Carrot Rewards is an app that encourages you to get more active and learn about your health through both a step counter that helps you count your steps. It titrates to your current level of activity and gives you just a little boost, trying to get you a little bit more active each week. And there's also quizzes, which we've written on content that's relevant to NWT residents about services and health issues. And you can earn points by answering those quizzes.
Okay, and Joey is right there next to you. Joey, there is a step-related challenge to this as well. What is that?
Yeah, it's very cool. Related to the step counter, we could all get into a step challenge where you can challenge your friends and you set a goal for yourself. And it's not about walking further than you. It's about meeting your own goals that are set for yourself based on your physical activity levels. So really just going to come to a nudge at the end of the week. You get rewards for walking, meeting your goals daily. And then if you walk consecutively for a week and meet those goals, then you also get bonus points.
Boom.
So we could all enter into a walking challenge.
Okay, we could.
We could.
And we might. But first of all, we have somebody else who is going to be challenged this morning.
That's right.
Joey, Alana, thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. So we welcome into the studio from the NWT Literacy Council, Katie, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so you are the NWT Literacy Council's appointed victim to come in here and try this challenge this morning. Now, you were listening yesterday.
Yes.
What did you think?
I'm feeling a little better after hearing the questions. I was a little nervous over the weekend, but I'm feeling a little better.
So
I shouldn't say that now.
We listened yesterday to the NWT Disabilities Council. Now, they got through level 2 out of 10. So we're just going to try you out in a second. Before that, tell us what's up with the NWT Literacy Council right now. What are you guys up to?
We're pretty excited. This summer, we're going to be launching our Bison Bus Family Literacy Center, which we've been fundraising for a few years. And right now, we have a plan to go to all the South Slave communities this summer. And it's a really fun bus that looks like a giant bison on the road. It's full of books and games that families can come and play on the bus, but also lots of things to take home to practice their family literacy at home as well.
And how are people going to be able to figure out where the bus is and when?
We will be promoting very soon once we have our schedule finalized, as well as we're coinciding with a lot of community events. So we'll be popping up at special events in your community.
Okay, cool. So we are just about ready to play. I will wait for Mr. Wheeler to finish signing up for Carrot Rewards and put that newsfeeder back up.
It's already up.
There it is. And so we are about to play this game.
It's time to play Who Wants to Be Slightly Healthier Than They Are Now?
Oh, I don't get tired of that intro music at
Very
all.
nice.
All right, Katie, you ready to play?
Yes.
Here we go with Who Wants to Be Slightly Healthier Than They Are Now. Level 1. Katie, which of these is not one of the effects climate change is having on the NWT? Not one of the effects climate change is having. Is it A, weird weather, B, more severe forest fires, C, more precipitation, or D, more daylight in summertime?
More daylight in summertime.
Final answer?
Yes.
Correct. Okay, level 2. Which of these is an example of sedentary behavior? Is it A, driving your car, B, walking to work, C, standing at your desk, or D, going on a hike?
Driving your car.
Final answer?
Yes.
Correct. Okay, we're rolling through. Level 3, Katie. In what order are ingredients listed on a food label? Is it alphabetically, at the manufacturer's discretion, by nutritional value, or by weight?
By weight. Final answer.
Okay, we're not messing around.
Not at all.
Correct. The list starts with the ingredient that weighs the most and ends with the ingredient that weighs the least. We're on to level 4. Katie is in the lead for the week. Federal guidelines suggest preschool kids should get how much physical activity a day? Is it half an hour, 3 hours, or 8 hours?
Half an hour.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Katie, you're wrong.
Oh, no! It's an hour.
And I
It's
have
3.
two preschool
Is it
children.
3 hours?
Preschool kids.
That's a bit much.
Preschool kids, 3 hours
preschool
of physical
kids.
activity a day.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, we got through level 3, Katie. That was super confidence. We loved that. just rolled on through. But we got as far as level 4 and then bowed out there. That was a solid effort. You do take the lead for the week. We have 3 more coming up. We have the Foster Family Coalition on Wednesday. We got the YWCA on Thursday and the SPCA on Friday. They will try to dethrone you and take away that $2,000. But for the time being, it rests with the NWT Literacy Council. Katie, thank you for coming in and playing. Great to have you. And yes, everybody, get the Carrot Rewards app. Look out for the big carrot by the post office in Yellowknife tomorrow. Get your bonus code.
Absolutely.
And we will have another special announcement tomorrow about where you can spend your reward points, because there's something pretty cool coming up there as well.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
There's a couple of things I do want to talk about. What was it again?
You wanted to shame people.
I do want to shame people.
For good reason.
Yeah, absolutely. Cassandra Thibault posted this on official Yellowknife Classifieds and Network group, if you're a part of that group. You've seen this post. They were out for a drive last night and came across an unattended fire at the Yellowknife River. Not just like sometimes you dump a bucket there and there's still some smoke coming up. You still obviously dump a bucket there, but this was glowing embers, as in like someone left it burning.
Yeah. Didn't even make an attempt to put it out. There's buckets like at the site, and there's a river right there. Yeah. So, yeah, I posted this on my Facebook page, and I said, "Who is the Aish?" I can't say the words. The jerk.
Yeah, the $$signs HOLE. Scratch that. Who is the lazy, irresponsible, ignorant $$signs HOLE? Yeah, that's some ignorant nonsense, man. That's poor, man. I don't even know. I mean, I want to swear. I want to scream into the ether. I want to, because that is.
Well, there's no excuse for it.
No, there's no excuse for it whatsoever. You're lazy. You're irresponsible.
We've already
ignorant.
Had a highway shut down due to wildfires.
What the hell, man? Like, I don't understand how much easier you can make this message. How much easier, more easily digestible you can make the message is put your fire out. Yeah. It's that easy. Yeah. Like, good Lord. Whoever was at the YK River last night and left your fire going, I hate you. Yeah. I don't like you. Yeah. I think you're a poor person, and I think you're garbage. That might be harsh, but...
well, you're certainly making stupid choices that could potentially affect a lot of us.
Stupid choices. Anyway...
Should we leave it there?
No, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. I hope the person gets found out, and I hope they get fined. That's what I hope. And I hope they have to go through some sort of training exercise and some boring thing over a weekend, telling them about how to put out a fire. It's pretty simple. Dirt works. Sand. Water also works, since there's buckets everywhere around the day use site and a river right there. Stop being idiots.
Or not starting a fire in the first place if you're not responsible enough to look after it. Yeah. But... it's the kind of thing where it just infuriates you to the point where I know we don't necessarily want to live in a world where there are more cameras, but it's the kind of thing where, like, I kind of wish this person had been caught on camera.
Yeah, kind of.
Because that is just, there's no excuse for that. And like we said, it could have disastrous effects.
Absolutely.
And
it's a very dry season.
That person, not necessarily to get... no pun intended, raked over the coals over it.
It's very good. Pun intended. There are so
we'll
few,
intend that pun.
So few opportunities where you get to intend a pun. Intend that pun.
I intend that pun. I take it back. I intend that pun.
Unintended.
But you want them to be held responsible.
Yes.
Right?
And a deep fine. Big old fine for that.
Yeah, like something, because there's got to be more of a deterrent. There are yes, there are fires that have been started by lightning, and people are, it's been being predicted there's going to be more, but there are just so many man-made fires.
First weekend, 3. First weekend.
It's so unnecessary, so easily preventable, and so potentially disastrous that,
And the big ones, I mean, obviously, are these people leaving fires unattended, but also, like, people flicking cigarette butts out their window. Yeah. If you want to smoke, great. Whatever. You want to do that stupid thing, whatever. I mean, whatever. I mean, people smoke. I used to smoke when I was 13, and then I grew up. But, like, throwing that stuff out the window, I mean, we, for whatever reason, don't allow litter but there's still cigarette butts everywhere,
Still
along the
tolerate
street,
that, yeah.
everywhere. Well, we don't tolerate it. It's just that like it's
kind of do.
It's incredibly unenforceable to be able to, like, you know what I mean? It's really hard to enforce that law or that rule. But I mean, if we have to, then we have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then people will be like, well, what about smokers' rights? And it's like that. You don't have any extra rights because you decide to do something that's killing you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like, you don't. Like, I don't, like, I have a few drinks, and if I tried to drive home and got pulled over, I'd be like, what about my rights?
Drinker's rights.
What about my drinker's rights? I have a right to drink and drive? That's terrible. Stupid. You don't have a right to do anything more than anybody else when you're smoking, especially throwing it out on the street.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Be smarter.
Yeah, just be smarter.
That's
all.
it.
Don't leave fires unattended. It's real simple.
Yeah. All right. What were the other two things?
Well, slow pitch season is starting this week. We have our first game tomorrow night.
We do.
I will not be there.
Come on.
I'm going to go to trivia instead.
What?
Yep.
You're off the team.
All right, fair enough. Well, I haven't paid my registration.
Well,
fees
we've
either.
already lost our home run leader. I guess. That's
Well, here's the thing. We're going to be playing at Parker Park. It's so much harder to hit it out
I
at
know.
Parker.
And Parker stinks.
Yeah, they're great fields. Honestly, like, I like the fields, but like, they are next to a swamp.
Everyone hates Parker.
It's just
It's fine.
bugs. It's so full of bugs.
We don't have to rosy it up. Everyone hates Parker.
I've been playing at Parker Park since I was a kid, since I was like 10 years old, and it's terrible.
I'm looking at this as motivation for the Cabin Radio team because the first 10 games of our season, we've got 6 games at Parker.
The hell is
4
that?
games at Fritz. I think
That's because we're C division.
the Yellowknife Slow Pitch League is putting us through the ringer, grinding our gears. The rookie team, trying to,
It's because we're C division, baby.
I think they're a little intimidated.
They put C, probably.
So
they put C and D at Parker Park because they know it's the lesser field, and they put the A and B division because that's what people want to see.
Yeah. It's a bit of hazing, I think, is what's going on here from the Yellowknife Slow Pitch League.
I prefer that over the traditional hazing.
Yeah, it's a better brand of hazing, I suppose. But you know what? The Cabin Radio team is going to rise above, and we are going to persevere.
I will be there.
Okay, we'll see you there.
I'll probably rip my knee apart, though.
Game 1. First
one.
home run.
Gone. Just gone. Knees gone.
Once you clear the fence in Parker, that's fine. That's all you've set out to accomplish.
I haven't been able to do that. I can clear the fence at Fritz Steel, but not at Parker. I haven't been able to do it.
This year.
Takes a big man.
This is the year.
Get up in that upper deck.
We got a lot of bats to choose from.
That's true. We got a ton of bats. So that's starting this week. I'm excited about that. You said that this season's already started for some teams, though, so they're already going.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like 8 game schedule this week for us. Right?
No.
That's 2.
There's like 2 this week and 3 next week.
Good Lord, it's such a commitment.
The season begins.
Oh, my goodness.
So
okay,
excited.
well, I'm excited for that. And this weekend, I nerding out a little bit because Godzilla King of the Monsters opens, and I'm a huge Godzilla fan, and I can't wait because this is the first time they've done... So they did an American version of Godzilla back in '98. It was awful.
Right.
Matthew Broderick was in it, and they made Godzilla into something that wasn't Godzilla, and it was just like a giant Jurassic Park movie ripoff.
Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy
Good
was
times.
one of those songs, right, with Jimmy Page.
Yep.
And it's a terrible movie. But they came back. Gareth Edwards made one in 2014 that was more akin to the old Japanese Godzilla, which was kind of dark, and it was okay. It was okay. This one
was that the one with Bryan Cranston?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this one
was good.
A mite better. This one's Godzilla King of the Monsters. They've awoken all the Titans, they're calling them. Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah, Godzilla. So these are the classic ones. These are classic ones from back in the 50s and 60s when he would have to face these other monsters. Mothra's always been a good guy, but Rodan is the giant, like, pterodactyl type monster, and King Ghidorah is the 3-headed dragon.
What a complicated existence. Being a monster, but being a good guy.
I know. There's such a struggle. I'm so huge and I can crush everybody. But
I'm going to destroy everything, even if I'm trying to help.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm still a monster.
I'm a bull in a china shop. But the bull just wants to buy China. He wants something from the Ming Dynasty.
Poor bull.
Poor bull. Hey, poor bull. So I'm nerding out about that. I'm going to go see that this weekend. So
okay. Have you seen Aladdin yet?
No. Why would I watch that?
Why not?
Have you seen it?
No. We're going to go next week, though.
Are you going to go?
Yeah.
Right.
I've heard good things.
The dude who played Aladdin was at Game 6.
Oh, was he?
Sitting right near to Drake.
Oh.
That's right.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah, no, I've we were all kind of nervous about it coming out. There was a lot of negativity.
You were nervous about it coming?
Yeah.
You were nervous about it?
I was nervous it was going to suck.
Well, Why would you be nervous about that? If it sucks,
Because I'm
it's not like it's on
excited
you.
about it.
It's not on you.
No, but I don't want to pay full price and sit through a 2-hour
Oh, for
garbage
goodness.
movie.
It's like 90% of the chance you take with any movie that comes out.
That's
these days.
why I don't see a lot of movies.
That's fair enough.
So I was nervous. You get it now?
Well, the reviews have not been good.
Well, but the people I've talked to and heard from who have actually gone to see it.
Don't ever listen
Well,
to people
I don't
about
listen
movies.
to critics about movies. I
Don't
listen,
listen to people. They know less about movies.
Yeah, but they just go in to have a good time. The critics are looking for little nitpicky
Oh,
things.
well, yeah, you know critics, and then try to figure out like whether or not movies are good.
Well, if I can relate it to anything recently, it's Game of Thrones, which I thought was great. Critics hated.
Yeah, the critics are also critics live on clicks, so they kind of have to go with the kind of the sentiment of their audience as well.
And that's why I don't listen to them.
Right, fair
I
enough.
listen to the people.
Eh.
I'm a man of the people.
Since when do people know what they want or like? Anyway,
They don't want my clicks.
that's right.
They don't care about my clicks
That's right. You only care about your likes and your emojis
and my ambitions.
ambitions. Yes, that's right. All right, so there we'll wrap that up. Put your fires out, idiot. Slow Pitch starts this week, and Godzilla King of the Monsters this weekend. Very, very excited.
Thanks for listening. Check out more from the show at cabinradio.ca and by following the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page.